Hey guys, Trevor Reed here, and I'm going to share my thoughts on our first discussion board scenario based on what information we were given. So it's, I guess, a pilot working towards commercial. That's honestly exactly what I'm doing, and he looks like he's in the cross-country phase. So I like to start with the PAVE checklist here: pilot, aircraft, environment, and external pressures. So the pilot, like I said, he's working on his commercial, flying cross country. So to me, he's got plenty of experience for the scenario that is about to occur. Based on the information given, it appears he's current and proficient. If he wasn't proficient, I don't know if he would necessarily be going on this cross country flight. And he does appear to be current because he is. Looks like knocking out a cross-country lesson. Next, we go to the airplane. Based on all that information, it appears that everything is current. The aircraft is up to date on inspections, maintenance, all of that. And it appears all the equipment's functioning properly. There was nothing in there that told us that something was broken or he was having issues with, so nothing to worry about there. Now is when we really get into the meat of it, the environment. It's a pretty lengthy cross country of 132 nautical miles, especially to knock out solo. I'm assuming he's probably flying a Skyhawk or a Piper or something, some single engine aircraft. So, I mean, that's going to be over an hour and a half probably, just to get there. The biggest thing that I could take from the environment would be his fuel reserves. Does he have enough to make it there and back, which is the big one? And since there is a deer on the runway that he sees, does he have enough fuel for a go-around, or maybe two go-arounds necessary for that deer to be off the runway? Those are always something you should plan for, right? Always make sure you have enough fuel. My dad he's a pilot, he always taught me that three things that are no good to a pilot: runway behind you, altitude above you, and fuel left in the truck. So always make sure we got enough fuel. I'm assuming he's VFR. I don't think he'd be. If it was IFR, I think that would have been stated in the information. So he didn't necessarily have to file a flight plan or file an alternate. But if he has an alternate, does he have enough fuel to make it to the alternate and back, and 30 minutes after, right, at cruise power? The biggest thing I could take from this is always have a backup plan in case something occurs like this, because if he's not able to land, he can log the time, but he can't log it as cross-country time because you have to fly from the vicinity of your destination airport and land at a different airport, right? And so that's what I took from that. And then the external pressures, that's a really big one for me. Again, it's a 132 nautical mile trip, so this is taking a big portion of his day, right? So he's going to want to get that logged as a cross-country. And get the time down. And so does that mean he feels the pressure of getting it done, doesn't want to come out and do it again, and tries to get the airplane down with the deer still on the runway? Or does he maybe go around or go to his alternate and he ends up not having enough fuel, right? So those are always some things you got to plan for. External pressures can be really dangerous. Especially as if you're by yourself, because you're the one ultimately making the decisions. You don't have that safety net of the instructor next for you saying, hey, well, yeah, we've got enough fuel to go to our alternate and back, so we'll just go and adjust, right? Overall, that's kind of how I examined the scenario. I've had some pretty similar situations of maybe some animals on the aircraft, but mine were always departing. I wasn't arriving somewhere to see that. A backup plan he could have had if he did have enough fuel is maybe do a low pass. Might be able to scare the deer off that runway. But it was good to see that scenario and looking forward to seeing what you guys thought about it. Thanks.